Attorney General Pam Bondi was back in Florida today to announce the arrests made in Tampa in a big human smuggling case. 12 people have been arrested for coaching people to evade border security and eventually win entry to the U.S. They're also expanding a task force to tackle more cases just like this one. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank reports from downtown Tampa.
This was a big money operation happening here in Tampa. It involved dozens of people who knew how to lie to Border Patrol agents and also how to coach people to lie and how to evade Border Patrol agents here in the United States. Attorney General Pam Bondi has stood alongside U.S. attorneys from Florida, Texas, and Vermont. She highlighted 4 arrests that were made in just the last week across the country. 12 people were arrested here in Tampa for human smuggling and for committing asylum fraud. They coach people from Cuba to claim asylum for dishonest reasons and then on how to avoid detection while living in the United States. In some cases, children were sent alone on airplanes to come to the U.S. and were taught to lie to Border Patrol agents. They often charged $40,000 apiece and kept diligent records that authorities were able to recover that outlined each case and each person who came across the border. The records showed names, airlines, dates of travel, also what routes they took. Investigators say this was like peeling an onion that was happening right under our noses.
And these people aren't some individuals or from far off areas. They're from neighborhoods right here in Tampa, from addresses that you know, that you could pass in Publix or walk on the street. Why did they set up here? Because they were started up in 2021, operated undetected.
People are expecting this in Texas and big cities, and Tampa is a big city, but it is everywhere. It touches, I think, every city in our country. And traveling around this country, it's everywhere. It's everywhere you go because our borders were wide open and guns, drugs, gangs were coming in, terrorist organizations, into every city in our country.
The Attorney General says a task force that brings together officers from every level of government and every region in the country is being expanded in order to get a hold of this problem, especially because so many children are being smuggled. The task force has charged 55 smugglers since the Trump administration took over in January of this year. The U.S. Attorney says there are several more open and active investigations happening in the Tampa and Hillsborough County areas, and the results of those investigations could be revealed soon. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.